Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Woke Radio AM 666. Now, some folks see the numbers, they hear 666, and they tremble. They whisper of devils, of spirits, of gods. But let me be clear, not here, not us, not today. We do not bow to gods. We do not chase spirits. We do not worship myth. Know the reason for our name, the reason for our fire is simple. We are giving the evangelicals what they already fear. We hold up a mirror and watch them squirm. And let's talk about the number itself, 666. Because in this world, belief wears two faces. There are those with 666 burned into their forehead. They believe MAGA with heart, with mind, with every fiber of their being. Their devotion is true, unwavering, real. And then there are those with 666 burned into their hand. They give the appearance of belief, but it's a show, a performance, a ticket to profit, power, prestige, paramount. They're all hand believers. Outward show, inward calculation. Here at Woke Radio AM 666, that is exactly what we expose. We point to the theater, the shadow, the masquerade, and we laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, listen close, for the vision is before us. There he stands, the man who claims to restore greatness. Trump, the self-appointed savior, the antichrist of spectacle. He clears out peaceful souls from the streets. Force over reason, intimidation over justice. And there it is, a boarded up church, silent, shuttered, a hollow monument to what once was. And in his hand an upside down Bible, flipped, twisted for all to see, a symbol of mockery, a message. The streets, the people, the institutions, all rearranged for imagery's sake. The spectacle over substance, the performance over truth. And you know, it's ridiculous. It's laughable, and yet we must watch, for this is revelation in modern clothes, a tableau of power, fear, and theatrical chaos. Trump, the Antichrist, the beast, the upside-down prophet, playing his part in the theater, while the real world burns beneath him. Here at Woke Radio AM 666, we see it, we mock it, we illuminate the absurdity, and in the laughter, we find our clarity. And that so-called Lucifer in our slow awakens. He is not a being from beyond. He is the morning light. He is knowledge. He is wisdom. He is truth. And our motto, don't blame us. We're just giving you what you want. We challenge fear with insight. We mock superstition with facts. We illuminate. And in the shadows of their dread, we reveal the difference between forehead and hand, between truth and performance, between the awake and the asleep. So tune in, listen close, and remember, here at Woke Radio AM 666, the only apocalypse we herald is the fall of ignorance.
Good morning, everybody. This is Zenoir the Destroyer over here at Woke Radio AM 666 on your internet dial. How about that? Now, we got a lot to talk about today. I mean, like President Trump, he had that speech at the UN. Oh my God. I never saw anybody make a bigger ass of himself than yesterday with Trump. It seems like he continually tops himself on being an ass. I mean, all your countries are going to hell. Give me a freaking break. I mean, he's talking to everybody like he owns them or something, like talking to, I don't know, like a school marm, scolding the classroom or something. It was terrible. And now I'm so glad to see that Jimmy Kimmel is back on the air. I don't know, temporarily, permanently, I don't know. But I watched his comeback show and I thought that was pretty funny. You should watch it. But I made a song about it. I'll be uploading it to the distributors or whatever, probably today. And it's called Watch Your Mouth, and it has to do with all this bullshit about censoring. I mean, dang, they were talking about like libs always trying to cancel culture everybody and stuff. And I look at them, they've gone full flaming cancel culture creature. So here, this song, Watch Your Mouth.
Said it was lunatic leftists. Blame the wrong people wanting to test it. If you're
you guys like that? That's the newest song from a digital postate right over there. Anyway, yeah, that's the new song, Watch Your Mouth, digital postate. I'll be uploading it to the distributors, and it takes approximately 10 days to get distributed. So you got it first. Now, let's I'm going to make myself smaller. Oh, wrong one. Oops. My magic did not work. I must need like more magic powder. All right. Hang on. Now I will make myself. I'm having fun with this, believe me. It's fun. Okay. Now I will make myself smaller. How's that? I made myself smaller just by wiggling my fingers, literally. All right, see, because I've got this other thing here. It is the dadgummit. There is web. There is web. All right, see. Now this here is what I was looking at. This is my Facebook page, where this stream is right now being streamed to my Facebook page. Here, let me refresh it because it probably ain't showing up yet on there. All right. Let's see. Come on. Right there it is. Oh wait, no, that's YouTube. I shared it. I shared my YouTube stream on my Facebook page as well. But here's the live stream right here. You can see me like wiggle. Can you see me wiggle my fingers over there? I don't know. All right, let's get off of that and go over something else here. Look, this is my releases so far. So we got Friday, Do or Die Day, Republican Party, Babylon the Whore, Depth of My Hate, and Wannabe Dictator. This one here, Wannabe Dictator, that one just got sent to the stores today. So I'm real happy about that. That's my fourth one. Now I got 4 whole whopping gigantic songs on there. I mean, used to it was like 0. Like 4 is way more than 0. So I'm having fun with it. As a matter of fact, we'll play them in reverse order. We'll play Wannabe Dictator first. Let me get it up on my files. Wannabe. Wait a minute. Well, no, that ain't it. I gotta search for all my stuff, man. Wannabe Dictator. Here you go. Wannabe Dictator. I made this song because it occurred to me something about dictator, right? Trump acts like a dick and he looks like a tater. So he got his wish. He's a dictator. Now here you go, Wannabe Dictator, all for you.
So that proved he was a fool. Fools were nothing to his mind. He dreamed of power of a different kind. Grew up fast with a greedy heart. To be a dictator, he would do his part.
In Atlantic City, a casino bar with some mob money.
And a greedy thought,
Use it like a piggy bank.
thought he was in the know.
When the bills come in,
Out the door he goes.
bills came due.
Ooh,
What you gonna do when they come for you?
run to daddy and beg for a bailout.
Millions and chips, but
There was no cash out.
casino empty.
Their dreams went bust.
Creditors lost all their trust.
Couldn't pay, so he said, oopsie.
When the casino went in bankruptcy.
One day way up in his high tower, just right after another golden shower, he got an idea he could share. Him and Mrs. going down Golden Stair.
Down a golden
He
stair.
had to share.
He wanted to be the press.
Way over there,
He got a team of lawyers and crooks.
started scheming to cook the books.
There was one book they forgot to cook.
It was the Epstein file from another crook. Now we trying to prevent legal action by lying and cooking up distraction. The pig's on a spit, getting roasted slow. Apple in his mouth, putting on a show. Acting like a dick, looking muddy bitter. The bad man thought he had to be a dictator.
Trump may have won, but he'll never be my leader. He's a fucking criminal, and fuck you who voted for that rat. You won't regret this. Now we'll have to listen to that blowhard brag about himself. Project 2025, here we come. Nationwide abortion ban, how you winning like being chattel. Wait until the tariffs happen. You talk about inflation, well you got it. I don't understand why anyone would vote for that bastard after everything he's done. Oh wait, I forgot that he said he didn't do it. You better keep his filthy hands off our social security. I'm old and can't work. Trump is old, so very old. It's a good thing you Republicans did the phone to Putin to kiss Putin's ass in the morning. The dismantling of democracy. I hate that bastard with a burning passion. I just turned down the sound. I couldn't take listening to his fucking trashing of America. He says America is going down the tubes. Fuck you, Trump. It never was going down any motherfucking tubes. Trump is nothing but a lying bastard who would sell his mother down the river for a nickel. Like I say, you will regret voting for that turd. Don't forget about Don Jr., the pussy, calling himself a prince. He wants to be King Trump. All that blood of the warriors of the past spilled for nothing. I'm disappointed in my fellow American and haven't any hope for tomorrow. But hey, I must be wrong if the majority of Americans want an asshat for a president. The world laughs at us and dreads us.
Yeah.
Vote for that bastard after everything he's done. Oh wait, I forgot that he said he didn't do it. He better keep his filthy hands off our social security. I'm old, it can't work.
Yeah.
Trump is old too, very old. It's a good thing the Republicans didn't want a decrepit old man. Trump is old for president. What is this fucking bizarro world? All the media should be happy because Trump's gonna go after you. Funny, he just now talked about the media calling him the enemy camp. Fuck you, Trump. I bet he's on the phone to Putin to kiss Putin's ass in the morning. The dismantling of democracy. I hate that bastard with a burning passion. I just turned down the sound. I couldn't take listening to his fucking trashing of America. He says America is going down the tubes. Fuck you, Trump. It never was going down any motherfucking tubes. Trump is nothing but a lying bastard who would sell his mother down the river for a nickel. Like I said, you will regret voting for that turd. Don't forget about Don Jr., the pussy, calling himself a prince. He wants to be King Trump. All that blood of the lawyers of the past spilled for nothing. I'm disappointed in my fellow American and haven't any hope for tomorrow. But hey, I must be wrong if the majority of Americans want an asshat for a president. The world laughs at us and dreads us. Don't forget about Don Jr., the pussy, calling himself a prince. He wants to be King Trump. All that blood of the warriors of the past spilled for nothing. I'm disappointed in my fellow American and haven't any hope for tomorrow. But hey, I must be wrong if the majority of Americans want an asshat for a president. The world laughs at us and dreads us. End.
You guys, I watched that stupid speech that Trump made at UN yesterday. I'm totally embarrassed by it. I'm sorry, world. I didn't want this guy. So please don't think all Americans are like him. For corn's sake, don't think that. I did a little analyzing of his speech using Chat GPT. And like one thing that like really blew my mind was first he's talking about like clean coal and all that, and then he's talking about pollution blowing in from other countries. So I asked Chat GPT about it, and it came up with some things. You caught the real tension in what he said. When you put together the parts, his speech does contain several statements that seem contradictory or at least inconsistent. So here he pulled out some examples, or it pulled out some examples. So you can pause this and read it if you want to. The guy is totally talking smack, talking shit. Talk like a mob boss to the rest of the world. Look at this. We'll just give you a little example of this bull. Get your ass
Entering
up
our
there.
country has been zero. Hard to believe. Because if you look back just a year ago, it was millions and millions of people.
It was millions and billions and trillions and gajillions
pouring in from all over the world, from
your country.
prisons, from mental institutions, drug dealers. All over the world they came. They just
Fuck Trump. What the hell? You quit that. Hey, stop that. Why is it doing that now? I'll just have to refresh that sucker. Hit the refresh button. Probably is, you know what probably was? His ugly face broke the damn broke the damn monitor. You know what though? I put up some or I made like these segments, and it points out each place where Trump was like lying or something, or let's see, contradictions, claims. I really see. I study this shit, and you can too. It's real easy to do, especially since we have artificial intelligence to help us with it. You know, I could have done this by hand and reading it, scanning through it, and all that, but using artificial intelligence, I can tell that, hey, scan through this and find where I heard him say this or that, and bring it right up. But here, this lays out the core contradiction clearly and snappily. The speech was an exercise in rhetorical whiplash. One line he calls coal, on one line he calls coal clean, beautiful coal and announces America's energy bonanza. On the next, he brags that the U.S. has the cleanest air except when dirty air blows in from China. He tells Europe to abandon green energy because it bankrupts nations, then blames Asia for dumping garbage that floats past our coasts. That's not policy. That's a grab bag of talking points designed to sound tough. If foreign pollution is the problem, the solution is international cooperation and cleaner fuels, not doubling down on exports of the very fuels that generate pollution. Pick a lane. Are you solving a global problem or using it as an excuse to sell more fossil fuels? He tried to do both. See, the guy is a fucking shyster, man. He's a freaking snake oil salesman, schoolyard bully. Where is that thing? So I got the timelines on here because I have to go down. Shows you how much it, oh yeah, hell for everybody. See, timestamp 56 to 57. All right, so we'll look at that because, I mean, let me tell you something. That guy is a piece of work. All right, go.
dead bodies all over. By them not coming, we're saving tremendous numbers of lives. My people have done a fantastic job in doing what they did, and the American public agrees with it. I mean, I was very proud to see this morning I have the highest poll numbers I've ever had.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, highest poll numbers I ever had. He lies more than I ever heard, seen, whatever. Here, let me put this on a different resolution. Maybe it'll go a little quicker. Right now, I'm using a lot of my internet resources, and I use a lot. All right, god dang it, go. I'll get mad at you. Oh. Of course, right when I repressed it, it start going. Right. Look at that. Get over there, bitch. You're pissing me off now. I get pissed off at my machines if they don't work properly, and I have to cuss at them and everything.
Who were trafficked into the United States on the Biden watch, many of whom have been raped, exploited, and abused.
See there how he blames Biden? He blames Biden for every fucking thing. And he keeps going on and on about it. Biden this, Biden that.
And sold Nobody talks about that. The fake news doesn't write about it. With many others, young children who are missing or dead. And we found a lot of these children and we're sending them back, and we've been sending them back to their parents. They said, nobody knows who they are. They said, where do you come from? And they'll give us a country and we'll find out and we'll figure it out and we'll bring them back to their homes. And the mother and father rush to the door and their tears in their eyes. They can't.
He's pure making shit up. This guy is blather. Nothing but blather. He likes to stuff his content with all kinds of irrelevant bullshit.
Can't believe that they're seeing their son or daughter, their little son or daughter again.
Oh my God. Oh,
We've done almost 30,000.
I can't believe I see my son and daughter again. I'm stuck down here in this Latin American country. Drug dealers want to take my son and make him into a drug dealer too. And my daughter want to make her into a whore. But I'm so glad Trump sent them fucking back to me. See how upset I get about this?
Of them so far. Any system that results in the mass trafficking of children is inherently evil.
See, if he can make up shit, I can too.
Yet that is exactly what the globalist migration agenda has done, and it's what it's all about. In America, those days, as you know, are over. The Trump administration is...
Those days are over, he says. You want to bet on it? You want to fucking bet on it? He thinks he's going to be in there forever? The midterms are coming down fast.
It's working, and we are continuing to work to track down the villains that are causing this problem.
Yeah, like those people that were eating their pets, huh? Liar.
And also, as I said, to get back the 30,000 we've already returned. Now I think we're going to have another. We're going to find a lot. You're not going to find all of them. 300, more than 300,000. They're lost or they're dead. They're lost or they're dead because of the animals that did this.
But why did he say that? He said it twice. They're lost or they're dead. They're lost or they're dead. Why do you say it twice? I mean, I know why he did it, to punctuate it, but still.
To protect our citizens, I've also designated multiple savage drug cartels as far as you see this, and you see it happening right before your eyes. Let's put it this way. People don't like taking big loads of drugs in boats anymore. There aren't too many boats that are traveling on the seas by Venezuela. They tend not to want to travel very quickly.
Let me ask you this. I wonder how many people that are fishermen, they go off the coast of Venezuela and they fish, and they use those fish to sell at the market or to feed the family or both. Now they aren't going out because they might get blasted out of the water because that dickhead thinks that they're drug smugglers. They see like a basket of fish in there. Oh my God, it's heroin or whatever. I don't know, fentanyl. Which, that's pretty bad. But damn it, you don't go from Venezuela to America in a fucking dinghy
anymore. And we virtually stopped drugs coming into our country by sea. We call them the water drugs. They kill hundreds of thousands of people. I've also designated multiple savage drug cartels as far as foreign terrorist organizations, along with two bloodthirsty transnational gangs, probably the worst gangs anywhere.
Yes, those bloodthirsty ones. They're bloodthirsty. They drank the blood, actually. They're cartels. They have like a club. It's like a cartel club of blood drinkers.
In the world, MS-13 and Tren de Aragua.
What's even worse is MS-14.
Tren de Aragua is from Venezuela.
I never heard of Tren de Araguas. I have to look that up to see if it's an actual thing or if he's lying again.
Well, by the way, such organizations torture, maim, mutilate, and murder with impunity. They're the enemies of all humanity. For this reason, we've recently begun using the supreme power of the United States military.
The supreme awesome power of the United States military. So don't get out of line, buddy, or else will come down on you so hard, boy, your nose will bleed.
To destroy Venezuela terrorists and trafficking networks led by.
All right, this guy, he wants to go to war. I'm telling you, he wants to go to frickin' war. No doubt about it. Like, I don't know what's the matter with him. I think his brain is broken or something. Oh yeah. See, the monologue. Did you catch that? Other countries are going to hell if they don't follow his schoolyard or follow his way. Schoolyard diplomacy at its finest. Get off of there, you notice. Threatening nations as if the UN is a sandbox and he is a kid with the biggest stick. That's the kind of provocation that gets a fuck you, I'll show your dumbass response, but on a global scale. And that's what I thought. So, like, he's telling these other countries that the way you're doing it is fucked. And if you keep doing it that way, or you don't start doing it my way, your country's going to hell. And plus, all the garbage, that's a different one. But still, if I was a leader of one of those other countries, France, whoever, I'd say, fuck you, I show you dumbass. That's kind of response that kind of shit gets. What if your neighbor's like, man, you don't know how to mow grass worth a damn. I don't know what the hell's the matter with you. Your yard's going to go to hell like that. You'd be like, fuck you, man. I'll mow my grass any fucking way I want to. Stick it up your ass. And that's the way it is. And the dirty air contradiction that he bragged that the United States has the cleanest air in years, but hold on. The same speech complains about pollution drifting in from China and other countries. So he's saying, our air is clean, but blame everyone else. Meanwhile, he encourages Europe to abandon green energy entirely. You can't have it both ways. Demand fossil fuel dominance while acting like you're shocked by everyone else's emissions. We'll go to that, and I'll show you what's up. Is it 308.26? 108, 308, 108.26. 108.26. All right here.
Nonsense, by the way. It's nonsense. It's interesting. In the United States, we have still radicalized environmentalists, and they want the factories to stop. Everything should stop. No more cows. We don't want cows anymore. I guess they want to kill all the cows. They want to do things that are just unbelievable, and you have it too. But we have a border, strong, and we have a shape, and that shape doesn't just go straight up. That shape is amorphous when it comes to the atmosphere. And if we had the most clean air, and I think we do, we have very clean air. We have the cleanest air we've had in many, many years. But the problem is that other countries, like China, which has air that's a little bit rough, it blows.
It blows.
And no matter what you're doing down here, the air up here tends to get very dirty because it comes in from other countries where their air isn't so clean.
All right, so how can we have the cleanest air, but it gets very dirty coming in from other countries? What the fuck?
And the environmentalists refuse to acknowledge that. Same thing with garbage. In Asia, they dump much of their garbage right into the ocean. And over about a 1 week and 2 week journey, it flows right past Los Angeles. You've seen it. Massive amounts of garbage, almost too much to do anything about, flowing past Los Angeles, past San Francisco, and then somebody will get in trouble because he dropped a cigarette on the beach.
All right, now. See, this guy, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I grew up on the beach. I grew up at Jacksonville Beach and then the intercoastal waterway and stuff. Had you ever stepped on a burning ember from a cigarette with your bare foot? It don't feel too damn good. He don't know what the reason for that law is. He thinks that it's because that's it's littering, sure, and that's bad. but mainly it's because people don't want to get the foot burnt. I was a little kid, 8-year-old. I remember that happening to me, and other kids too. So this guy, he's so stupid. He tries to couch the words in such a way that fools everybody, but he ain't fooling jack shit. Not around here.
The whole thing is crazy. The primary effect of these brutal green energy policies has not been to help the environment, but to redistribute manufacturing and industrial activity from developed countries that follow the insane rules that are put down to polluting countries that break the rules and are making a fortune. They're making a fortune. European electricity bills are now 4 to 5 times more expensive than those in China, and 2 to 3 times higher than the United States. And our bills are coming way down. You probably see that
My bill, I got a notice on my telephone. Now, it might have been spam or robocall thing trying to rip me off. They're talking about my electricity bills going to go up. All right. I do that yearly plan, or what they call it, the budget plan, where they average it all out. But here in New Mexico, electricity is getting cheaper because we're going all green. We need to tear down those old fossil fuels plants. But New Mexico is really good about this. I mean, we've got solar panels, we've got wind power generators, and our beautiful landscape is a hell of a lot better than Texas or Florida. Florida's a damn hellhole. I mean, he wants to go full blown on fossil fuels. Half of Florida or more is going to be underwater.
gasoline prices are way down. We have an expression, drill.
Nós reduzimos os custos de energia porque nós faremos, como a expressão, vamos fazer tudo isso, reduzir os custos de energia e os custos diminuíram nos Estados Unidos.
Common to see one.
Now, I don't know what the hell that guy was talking about, but I did ask ChatGPT to translate that for me and tell me what he said. And basically, it was a translator that translating what Dickhead said into French, I believe. And somehow, like I don't know, a switch got flipped or something like that. It's where the translation for French got put over here for some reason. But he said that's what the problem was. It wasn't like a French guy saying, "God, that guy sucks. Man, he sucks. He's awful."
Por exemplo, se você olhar,
100 heat-related deaths.
não a climaturatura é porque é muito caro.
Russia was given an old standard that was easy to meet, a 1990 standard. For the
All right, he went past that one part, whining and moaning. Okay, so yeah, he acts like he's all shocked. He talks about the green energy scam. You should go through it. Like, I live streamed it, and you could look through it, tear it to pieces. You believe me, a lot of other people like me are gonna be tearing this stuff to pieces for a while. The terrace, schoolyard. Listen, I have had it all down here, but man, I'm just keep on ad-libbing because I kind of like to ad-lib. But hey, let's play this other song here. The Pit of Hate, Trump, MAGA, and a Means to an End. It's 4 minutes, 35 seconds long, and it should help us all understand what's going on a little bit better.
Trump is a bone-spur coward.
Big time.
He's not worthy of kissing the boots of a raw recruit.
No. That guy's
Where I'm from in North Florida, we'd call him alligator mouth, hummingbird ass. Talks tough until a real tough guy shows up. Then it's, please, sir, I was only kidding. Remember Alaska? Trump rolled out the red carpet for a murderer.
Yeah, fucking dickwad.
Putin's bootlicker. Worse than Benedict Arnold, at least Arnold served. Worse than Chamberlain. At least Neville believed. Trump's just like the rich kids who bought their way out of the Civil War draft. President Donald Trump is a coward.
Yeah.
And by the way, my dad is a hell of a lot better man than Don Jr.'s dad.
Yeah.
That raw recruit is a better man than Trump will ever be.
Hallelujah.
The pit of my hate is deep,
Deep.
dark, and endless. Trump dug it with every word, every deed. And yet, this burning pit of hate is temporary. It will be filled with righteous anger and justice. If justice cannot be found, then other means will rise. Means they cannot buy, bully, or bomb away. A means so terrible, so overwhelming, that it will force the powerful to their knees.
The nation.
Not the people. The corrupt, the liars, the warmongers, and the cowards who infect our nation. They will tremble. They will point fingers. They will start violence. Not us. Then they will face the weight of truth and justice. Every empire built on greed and fear will fall. And when they fall, they will not rise again without reckoning.
That's right.
They caused the pit of my hate for Trump and the radical MAGA cult to grow deeper every day.
Oh, yeah.
The pit is a warning. The pit is a promise. The pit will not last. The pit will either be filled or it will consume us. We are the new Rome. Rome fell into a pit of their own making. The anger of the oppressed forced them into the eternal pit.
That's right.
The pit of oblivion. We can learn or fall into our pit of hate. The pit MAGA dug, and we help with our complacency. The pit is growing deeper every day. Unless we stop digging it.
That's right, my brothers and sisters. We can't be complacent. We have to be proactive about this and stop it. Like old Barney Fife, he said it in real good terms on on one of the episodes of that Andy Griffith. He's like, nip it in the bud. That's all we have to do. We have to nip this shit in the bud because these things are blooming. The fascism. But anyway, yeah, like we got The Depths of My Hate. That one is out already in the stores. So I hope you like it. And I'm going to play it right now. So I don't care if you buy it, don't buy it. You know, that's not what I'm all about. You know, I just want to get it out there, right? So if you like, give it a thumbs up or anything, that would be pretty cool because it would just like me just acknowledging it, right? There it is, The Depths of My Hate. And you know what I'm hating on now.
Rivers of my hate run deep into the valleys of my heart. Neither height nor depth nor mountain too wide could show you the depths of my hate. Into the sun, far beyond the sky, never show you the depths of my hate. Way beyond the seas, throughout all eternity, could never show you the depths of my hate. Forgiveness beyond measure, never memories to treasure, not hate. Written as a lullaby, enchanted nightmares of you and us could never show you the depths of my hate. The depths of my hate. Hating you, rejecting you eternally will show you the depths of my hate. Miles and time, song and rhyme, money or gain, life or pain could never show you the depths of my hate. Way beyond the seas, throughout all eternity, could never show you the depths of my hate. Hating you, rejecting you eternally will show you the depths of my hate. Hating you, rejecting you eternally will show you the depths of my hate. Miles in time, song and rhyme, money or gain, life or pain could never show you the depths of my hate. Miles in time, song and rhyme, money or gain, life or pain could never show you the depths of my hate. Miles in time, song and rhyme, money or gain, life or pain could never show you the depths of my hate. Miles in time, song and rhyme, money or gain, life or pain could never show you the depths of my hate. Miles in time, song and
There you have it, the depths of my hate. And I'm talking about Donald J. Dingleberry. Donald J. Turd, I like calling him that too. People keep going on and on about, like, whenever Trump or whenever the Democrats gain back power, first thing they need to do is prosecute this person and prosecute that person and all this. That's not the first thing that no Democrats need to be doing. I'm telling you. The first thing that Democrats need to be doing is making a nonpartisan Speaker of the House. Make a House rule that requires the Speaker of the House to drop out of their party and to vow an oath to run the House in a nonpartisan, unbiased way. That's our chair. That is not the Democratic Party's chair. It's not the Republicans Party's chair. It's our chair. So whenever the next session of Congress comes up and if Democrats have the power to do it, the first thing they need to do is enact that House rule. I even made the rule. I wrote the rule. Here, I'll show you. See, I was looking for anything, anybody who agrees about this, because I don't see hardly anybody ever talk about this. Canada, they have a nonpartisan Speaker of the House. Lots of countries have the nonpartisan Speaker of the House. George Washington warned us in the farewell address about partisanship, and so did a bunch of other founders. And all these guys, all these partisans up in Washington, they say, oh, well, we respect the founder. Even Trump, he's like, oh, I'm just like George Washington. I'm even better than George Washington. Bullshit. If they respected the founders one bit, they would make a nonpartisan Speaker of the House. Now, I wrote something in here about that because, you know, that's near and dear to my heart, and I try to get the word out every chance I get. But I wrote that I believe the best solution to the problem Washington warned us about is to have a nonpartisan Speaker of the House and all committee chairs too. Require that they drop out of their political affiliations and vow to conduct the business of the House in a strictly nonpartisan manner. Give the Speaker the power to enact, to reject unruly members for a day and to, I can hardly see it, and to prevent all obstructions. In fact, I wish such an arrangement to be had at all levels of government, right down to the school boards. I had a little trouble reading it because the letters are tiny, and I got these dark glasses on to protect me from that light that I have on in my little home studio. Anyway, somebody commented that the government would still find a way to abuse it because people in power would still ultimately get to decide what counts as nonpartisan and what doesn't. Well, I had to reply because it's so important. I get you. They like to define things weirdly. I'll give you more meat. This is serious, and you should get on board, and you should get on board. Everybody should get on board. And we'll force the issue. I give you the House rule and how we get what we want. All right. Now, instead of reading this, because it's long, I went into quite some detail to make this. And this is what I truly believe that we need. If we don't get it, we're going to have nothing but problems from here on out as usual. It's the partisanship. Here, let me pull off that filter that I got on it. See if we make it to be seen a little easier over there. Turn off that other color key too. Beep. All right, there. Now you can see it much better. But anyway, if we don't have a nonpartisan Speaker of the House and nonpartisan committee chairs, we're just going to keep on going with this dumb old crap that we've got going on now. All of the partisan, the gridlock and everything. It won't stop because these guys, they love power. Whenever I was a delegate in the Democratic Party, and actually the shirt has a logo for whenever I was the vice chair. I made this shirt when I was the vice chair of the Democratic Party here in this precinct. Anyway, when I was a delegate in 2016, I was a Bernie Sanders man, and I was talking to some fella, saying, hey, it's all this partisanship. That's the problem. We need to have a Westminster-style Speaker of the House, drop out of your party, all that. And the guy's like, well, man, tell that to this guy over here. So this other guy, we went over there to talk to this other person who happened to be a congressman. And I told him what I wanted, nonpartisan Speaker of the House. And he literally balked. He literally spun around on his heel, looking back at me as if I was fucking crazy. Now you tell me, who's crazy now? Whoever you were. I don't remember who that guy was. It's been a while. I don't remember his name and stuff, but maybe he remembers that incident. Who's crazy now? Partisan. It's partisanship. Well, here's the rule right here. There's a rule. All you have to do is enact it. And both parties will be a lot better off. Both parties might be able to get something done for a change. Here, let me roll it down a little bit here. Now you can pause it for that some more if you want to, and read it. This is important shit. And I want everybody to stop being partisans. I'm turning my color keys back on because I think it's pretty. But anyway, yeah. So tell your congressman or lady, whoever, your congressperson, especially people like Crockett, people like her. I mean, tell them you want them to enact a rule, nonpartisanship in the House of Representatives, nonpartisan Speaker of the House, nonpartisan committee chairs. It's the only way out of this mess, because once that happens, we'll start to get something done. You won't have hacks like Jim Jordan fucking everything up in these committees with this partisanship. Ugh, makes me so mad. Yeah. Here, I even wrote something about it and made a song or a speech. Here, let me find it. Oh, no, that ain't it. If we have nonpartisanship, if we have a nonpartisan Speaker of the House, not like Johnson, Mike Johnson, not like him, if he wouldn't even be there. If he was required to drop out of his party, he wouldn't even be there. Think about it. I know what. Let's change the heat a little bit around here. I get hot under the collar talking about this stuff. I've been going on about it for over 10 years, since I was a delegate, or before I was a delegate. And we have to have it done. So anyway, I'll play the song that's called Friday Do or Die Day. I like playing it on Wednesday and on Friday. I ought to make one for each week. If you want me to make one for each week, put it down in the comments and give me a like and a share and a subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. All right, so here we go. Friday Do or Die Day.
My
There you go, Friday, do or die day. And it is now available over there in like Spotify, or what is that? Spotify and Apple Music. Oh, Apple Music is Spotify. But anyway, yeah, I got it. I got it going on, man. I got it going on now. It's online. You can look at it, share it, whatever. Here, let's see. I'll click on it and see what happens. This is in my Spotify. Okay, I clicked on it already. Let's go. Oh, I got to click on that thing. View on Spotify. Okay, here we go. Woo-hoo! How about that? I'm so happy. That's like the first song that I published, and it makes me feel good. Listen, we'll hear, press this button. I think it's just like a preview. We won't play the whole thing again. I don't know. Maybe it does play the whole thing. But anyway, there you have it over there. That makes me feel real good. So nobody can say that leftists are lazy or anything. I work my butt off on all this shit. I'm leftist like big dude. I mean, I'm more leftist than Gandhi. But I'm not like a lot of people believe socialism is, or what they tell you. They try to tell you that it's like, they try to take half your stuff or whatever. That's bull. You know it's bull. Nobody's trying to take half your stuff. They just want an equal distribution of the surplus. That's all they want, right? Like a thriving wage. See up there in the top of there, it says thriving wage. It's coming up right now. Thriving wage. Yearly COLA. What in the hell is so bad about that? Don't you want a thriving wage? You don't want no crappy old dumb living wage. You want a thriving wage because you're a human being and you deserve to thrive. And besides that, if you thrive, the economy thrives. If you face austerity, the economy faces austerity. See? All these money grubbers, they're just trying to pocket everything. They try to dole you out a few pennies for your time and effort, for your craftsmanship and skill that you built for years and years, going to school and applying your trade and honing your craft. You don't want to get shortchanged. Hell, in fact, all those CEOs and all that shit, they don't want to get shortchanged either. They are labor. They are just as much labor as anybody else because they have a job to do, right? But they're sucking up all the gravy because they have all the say so. See, that's why we need co-determination. And you know what? You get co-determination if we have nonpartisan Congress. So I don't know. For anybody who is unaware of what co-determination is, what it is like putting labor voices into the corporate boardroom. So whenever the corporation has a stockholder vote on who's going to be in the board of directors, the employees, they're doing the same exact thing on the shop floor, and they vote for 50% of those reps. Then they might get a fair shake. Here, I know I made something about that. Oh yeah, here we go. It's a song called Co-Determination Nation. I hope you like it because really, We need co-determination. In fact, co-determination and a nonpartisan Congress, they go hand in hand. They reinforce one another, because if you have a co-determined boardroom, the lobbyists and shit that they send to Washington, they will be sending the voice of labor along with them, and not just the voice of stockholders. Dig it? All right, here we'll play the song Co-Determination Nation.
I got something to say, damn it. I'm saying it now, you can cram it. The elite got the throne and you get the bone. You'll take it, do nothing but whine and moan. The corporate machine will grind you into dust. All your dreams, they all went bust. What you gonna do? Go cry to mommy when you're standing in the lobby. It's the key to the grind. I knew you wouldn't mind. So get over there and work off your behind. Ha ha, I own you. Anything I say you do. I gotta go to work, I gotta go to work. My boss is a jerk, around the corner they lurk. Ha, I own you. Anything I say you do. I gotta go to work. My boss is a jerk, around the corner they lurk. Labor in the boardroom, let's redefine. The big shot CEOs would blow their mind. Seat at the table, workers get their due. Cause a fair shot for us means the whole world for you. We've been running this since the dawn of the plow, but the earth's being eaten, we gotta act now. The same decisions, same old games lead to barbarity or extinction's flames. So brothers and sisters, let's take the stand. Lift the whole planet, every woman and man. From the boardroom floors to the government halls, we rise together, or together we fall. The whole world, I'm telling you, not a tiny speck. Get wise, no lies. Hey, what the heck? Life's a gamble. Life's a gamble. On they ramble. Stacking the deck. For crumbs you scramble.
Oh yeah. There you go. That was a little song I was working on called Co-Determination Nation. And actually, we're eventually going to have, I mean, this is talking about in the future. I'll be dead by then, I'm sure. But we're going to have a worldwide minimum wage to help stop the bullshit that's going on right now with you getting ripped off and getting ever lower and lower pay. But think about this, like you get a job, okay, and you agree to say $35 an hour, right? I don't know what the prevailing wage is right now because I'm retired and I've been like that for 10 years or more than 10 years, about 13 years. But anyway, say $35 an hour, all right? So you accept that $35 an hour because in your mind, you have it all calculated up how much it's going to cost for rent and groceries and your car and this and your that. You got your bills figured up. You know how much it's going to take to pay for everything. So you're like, okay, $35, that works. Oh, now you work a week or 2 weeks. Say you get paid every 2 weeks. It don't matter. I mean, even after the first date. But you get your paycheck and you look at it, and that $35 an hour ain't no $35 an hour that you signed up for it anymore, because inflation has eaten part of it up, right? You could buy X amount of goods for $35 last month, but now you can't buy X amount of goods because everybody's raised the prices. You can't just arbitrarily at a whim walk in, okay, boss, well, my rent went up, so now I'm going to have to raise my wage up now. So instead of 35, I'm going to have to get like 37. And they're like, well, no, there's the fucking door, right? But no, if they have to raise their prices, you go into the store and you need a loaf of bread to feed your kids. And last week it was $2, and this week it's $2.50. There ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You can say, hey man, I mean, my wages ain't gone up, and now this has gone up. That ain't right. See? So the very least you need is a yearly COLA, just like up in that banner up there going across the top of the screen there. You need an automatic yearly COLA based on inflation, just like what I get with Social Security. If Social Security recipients should have the have a COLA, so should everybody else. What is labor? Chopped liver? Labor freaking pays for Social Security, and they're getting shortchanged? That don't make no sense. And it sure as hell don't make no sense whenever you consider that everybody has to have a oh man, I just get so fucking pissed about this. Let me cool off a minute and we'll play this Labor Progress song. And I will cool off a bit. I haven't played this song in a long time. That it was in my Labor Day folder. So we'll play it.
In the boardroom where power resides, Labor's wise voices are recognized. Labor won't be ignored anymore. Unity will break down the door. Workplace democracy is modified. Decisions without labor just online. Labor is stakeholder creator of wealth. A fair share needed to our economy. Treat them well and they'll flourish, you'll see. Management and labor working in harmony. Our solution this must be. Labor has learned a lesson. Labor learned about their power.
All right, there you go. That one was a little short. But I know it was going on about labor's power and everything. Labor does have the power. Let me tell you something. I hope everybody understands and realizes it, because during the COVID-19 pandemic, the government was asking everyone to stay home. Don't go out and shop. Don't go to work. And what happened? The economy started crashing. Well, that kind of made me realize something. Labor, everybody, they can make that happen without a pandemic. All they have to do is say no. All they have to do is say, no, I ain't going to work. No, I ain't going to buy you shit. I'm not paying for nothing. I'll grow a garden, which I do every year. I'll grow food. I don't need you. I don't need your economy. If we cut down spending by 75% and only 25% of the workforce went on a prolonged 30-day strike, you watch them begging labor to come back to the table, to come back to the economy. They would be groveling because they love their money. They would rather have some profit than no profit, or all their machines start breaking because there's no maintenance on them. But anyway, I know you guys probably been wanting for me to play this song over there at Republican Party Babylon the Whore, which actually is supposed to be the Whore of Babylon, but I put Babylon the Whore because it sounded better to me. Artistic license, as it were. Anyway, here you go. Republican Party Babylon the Whore, available apparently in stores. How about that? That makes me feel really good.
You invoke his name like a holy relic. Act like you mean it. All idyllic. But your altar drips with the blood of the poor. Republican Party, Babylon the Whore. Lincoln broke chains.
You forge them anew.
Lincoln wore the tyranny.
His work you undo.
You think you fool us?
You name drop Lincoln.
Now we know it's BS.
Your words are stinking.
Party of Lincoln.
Give me a break.
You turned your backs.
Now you're fakes.
Lincoln, my butt.
You're the party of Davis.
Sold your soul to Mammon.
Try to enslave us.
The party of lynch mobs.
A party of hate.
When they die, they walk through Hell's Gate. The party that starves children.
Deaf to their moans.
Only caring about power.
They fatten billionaires on the bones.
Lincoln broke chains.
You forge them anew.
Lincoln won a tyranny.
His work you undo.
You think you fool us?
You name drop Lincoln.
Now we know it's BS.
Your words are stinking.
Party of Lincoln.
Don't you even dare.
You
desecrate his grave.
Confederate statues everywhere.
Lincoln built bridges in a nation torn apart.
Deep inside, you cared not even from the start.
Fuck you, liars!
You are not the party of Lincoln.
Fuck you, liars!
Everything you say is stinking.
The party of lies,
Party of cruelty.
the party of cowardice,
And we all see.
the party of genocide at home and abroad. Your days are numbered.
You're nothing but a fraud.
Keep your slogans,
Keep your flag.
your rotted myths.
Don't wanna hear you brag.
The truth burns hotter than your lies when the people wake.
Your party dies.
They call themselves the party of Lincoln. Hear this truth and let it sink in. Freedom was a side effect of the war, not the goal.
Republican Babylon the whore.
They waged a war to save the nation, not to raise the enslaved from subjugation, emancipation.
Yes.
But the chessboard shifted.
Then promises less.
Millions free
But just a side effect.
behind closed doors.
No respect.
Lincoln could keep the nation.
Let slavery stay.
Only party power mattered anyway. Lincoln broke chains.
You forged the avenue.
Lincoln won the tyranny.
His words to undo.
You think you fool us?
You name drop Lincoln.
Now we know it's BS.
Your words are stinking.
I'm running.
But not from the street.
I'm running from the lies trying to catch me. They try to slip a part suit on my soul. You see, I'm awake, I'm seeing, I'm breaking free. Running,
But not from the street.
running.
From the lies and the hate.
They try to slip a part suit on my soul. I'm awake,
Climbing out of darkness hole.
no chains,
No masters.
no shadows of control. Every step I take out of this hole, I run out of darkness.
I run for truth.
My word shall be known at the voting booth. Hey, we make a pretty good team.
Over here.
Don't let them catch you.
Don't let 'em fool you.
We see through it. Now, let's get together, talk, and have a beer.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Fucking liars, Republicans. They're the party of Lincoln. Why do they want to maintain all those Confederate statues? That seems kind of like bass backwards as far as I'm concerned. And you take that damn Stone Mountain in Georgia and grind that sucker flat. Grind it flat and make a giant movie out of it, screen out of it or something. Get rid of that Confederate traitor eyesore that's up there. Oh, people go up there and start like plinking it with bullets until it finally gets just chipped away into nothing. You know, but don't get caught. Don't say I said to do that. No, don't do that. It's just my frustration about this shit, about the lies and the talking about us or the left being violent and Antifa is a terrorist organization. Antifa, that's anti-fucking fascist motherfucker. My grandpas, they fought that bullshit. And now you're over there wanting to be fascists. I seen those bastards at the insurrection that were wearing Nazi paraphernalia and shit. I saw that. You ain't fooling nobody. I heard that guy say, oh, the left better look out because the right has all the guns. You don't hear the left going around saying shit like that, do you? Hell no. But don't be fooled. Because the left has a lot of guns. The left has a lot of what it takes to defend themselves. So don't let anybody get the wrong idea. Because we're like the buffalo. The buffalo's peaceful and doesn't harm anybody. They just converse and live their life until a lion or a hyena comes up and creeps up on them and tries to get them. And then what happens? Buffalo stomps them to death and gores them, flips them, and kills them. Yeah, sometimes the lion gets them. The buffalo thrash that lion or the tiger. I wrote a song about it. It's called The Buffalo Knows. It's what I call buffalo pacifism. Being a pacifist doesn't mean you have to get your ass kicked. You understand? It means you just don't go around starting shit. You don't be a violent person. Not like the right, who seem to thrive on violence and worship violence. Yeah, it's no goddamn wonder. Look at all the TV shows and everything we have on, and movies and everything. Violence, violence, violence. Nothing but fucking violence. Sometimes I get so sick, tired of it, I start flipping channels. And one violence show after the other. And they wonder what the hell's wrong. The whole society's fucked up. Here, the buffalo knows, be a buffalo pacifist. Don't start shit, but don't let anybody start shit with you.
The buffalo, the peaceful buffalo, the buffalo is in the know. Wise old beast, violence to cease. When buffalo, violence they meet. It grazes slow in plains of grass, under the sky, and oh so vast. It bows to none, it holds its ground, but when provoked, it makes thunder sound. It doesn't boast, it doesn't brag, doesn't wave a nation's flag. Mess with the herd, the calf, the kin, then fury begins from deep within. The buffalo, the mighty buffalo, big and strong, not here for show. It hates the fight, but fights for right. It'll crush the threat under great might. It turns away from petty threats, but it remembers, it never forgets. It doesn't hunt, it doesn't scheme, but it will end your blood so dream. The buffalo, the wise buffalo, its peace runs deep, it's in the know. But strike it first, or draw the blade, and watch the buffalo end your days. We don't want to fight you, not because we're weak, but because we've seen what fighting does. So violence we don't seek. The buffalo, the powerful buffalo, a peaceful kid with power like a volcano. Strike it first, or make a threat. Watch the buffalo call your bets. It puts people in the ground. Mothers make woeful sounds. It puts children into pain. Homes become silence. Words said in vain. We don't want to fight you, because we know someone might die. 'Cause even the winner loses something. Their immortal soul. Don't mistake that for surrender. If you come for the innocent, if you threaten the buffalo herd, to hell your soul be sent.
That's why peace should be your way. So Buffalo pacifism doesn't end your days. So
There you go. That's Buffalo Pacifism. I hope you like that song. I'm a Buffalo pacifist. I'm the kind of a pacifist that, like, I don't fuck with nobody, but you don't want to fuck with me. Just the way it is, because that's why I'm old. That's one of the reasons I got to be old. Because I tell you what, I've been through some shit. I've had guns on me and knives, fights, blood, spit, homelessness, but I'm still here. So I'm what you call a survivor. So don't let anybody try to divide us up between the old people and the young people. Okay? Because that's what they like doing. They like dividing us all up. That way we're all fighting each other and, you know, distracted away from things like the Epstein files. Dig it? They'd be like, oh, hey, that old person, that's why your things are so fucked up. It was the boomers generation, my generation, that fucked everything up. Yeah, I fucked everything up. Well, I fucked everything up when I was homeless in San Diego. That's what, maybe that's when I fucked it up, or maybe whenever I was homeless in Albuquerque. Maybe that's when I fucked it up. Dig what I'm saying? No, the baby boomers, they just struggle through life like anybody else. It's those corporate bastards and money grubbers, power mongers that are fucking shit up. So, yeah, try to be a little more tolerant of each other, like with young people. I know, like, I feel like that a lot of young people, they're like, they get like really hot onto something, right? Like with the rapture thing. I saw lots of videos about people all happy and everything that the rapture was coming and all, and they're going to get to go to heaven and everything, and their preparations. But most of the people I've seen in these videos were all young people. And I wonder, well, maybe that's because of a lack of life experience or whatever. You know, they went through X amount of years of life. You know, maybe they just haven't figured it out. But now they figured out that, oh, hey, there wasn't no rapture. All these guys were just like talking shit. You know, they probably, next time they hear people talking rapture and stuff, they'll be like, yeah, whatever. Okay, because seriously, I digress a little bit, but how many times have you heard that there's going to be a rapture? That's just been going on for generations. That, oh yeah, it's the rapture. This is the end times. This is happening now, and it never happens. Then you get poor souls like them guys that all took poison because they thought there was a spaceship behind of a comet. Dig it? Or the Jim Jones massacre or something like that. But anyway, be an old survivor. Situational awareness. Don't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes. And now I'll play the song called Old Survivor. I hope you like it. Be an old survivor, not a dead young person.
back then, I was young. Saw the news, old lady mugged in her wheelchair, dragged to the ground like she didn't matter. Something in me snapped. I told myself right then, that ain't gonna be me. And now I'm the old one. The chair's mine, the gray's mine. But I'm still here and I ain't helpless. You come for me, you better come correct. Cause I won't go out like that. I ain't old for no reason. I'm the wisdom born of a hardened season. Every wrinkle's a badge, every scar's a verse. Lessons earned from fights, life's a universe. I've walked through storms where the weak lost the fight. Found light in the dark, turned pain into might. Silver hairs ain't a sign of surrender. They're the medals of a soul that's been a contender. I ain't old for no reason. I'm the echo of the past. Still standing strong when others wouldn't last. Each memory's a flame that defies the cold. I've got stories worth more than silver and gold. I'm an old man sitting in a chair, sitting here without a care. Some fool may see me, wanna beat me, wanna try something to rip me. Be careful if you wanna try that. You may get shot when they pull out a gat. Some don't mess around because they are weak, so they hide a gun. Wanna take a peek? I saw it one day on a TV show. An old lady beat up by a hoe, helpless sitting in a chair. That hoe grabbed her by the hair. They grabbed her, stabbed her, left her laying on the floor. Rotten thief, damnable whore. With her money, they went out the door. That was the day I made up my mind. I won't let some hoe put me to the grind. I may be old and I may be weak. I may have a gun. Wanna take a peek? I may look tired, maybe half dead, but I've still got fire in the silver head. You think I'm done? Think again, son. I was raised where survival ain't fun. I've seen hard times, I've seen the crack wars, watched good folks die behind locked doors. I've buried friends, I've buried foes, walked through hell still on my toes. So don't let the slippers fool you, kid. I've done things you never did. You might run your mouth, think you're slick, but one wrong move and I move quick. I keep my peace close within my reach. I ain't out here trying to preach, but if you come creeping with that sin, you best pray your mama takes you in. Cause I ain't going out like that poor soul, stripped of a purse, beaten for gold. She cried out once, then never again. Now I keep a plan for how it might end. I ain't looking for a fight, I just want peace, but trouble finds the old like a hungry beast. So if you're thinking I'm an easy sneak, I may have a gun, wanna take a peek. I ain't old for no reason, boy, I earned these years. Fought through pain, through blood, through tears. Every wrinkle's a war, every scar got a name. Every limp is a lesson, not a sign of shame. I've outlived friends, buried a few foes, dodged knife fists and crooked po-pos. So don't test me thinking I'm slow or mild. I was hard long before you were a child. Back in the day, I ran with the crew. When we threw hands, not bullets flew. But times changed and the streets got cold. Now it's lead and steel instead of bold. So I sit in this chair, but don't get it twisted. If death comes knocking, he's getting resisted. Don't think you'll catch me unaware. I didn't survive this long by breathing air. I made it through storms you couldn't survive. I'm still breathing, hell yeah, still here, still alive. I ain't old for no reason, get it straight. I'm a lion in winter, still packing weight.
There you have it, guys. Old survivor. If I survive this long, who knows? I might not survive much longer, but I'm gonna keep plugging it as long as I can. Hey, let's for the fun of it, let's play this song. This is this it's called apocalyptic hip hop poetry. It's called He Swam Alone. It's about the time that I was swimming at Jacksonville Beach and I got swept way out to sea. The people on the shore, they just look like little teeny ants. So I was swimming and swimming, trying to get back up shore, but the current, it was hard pushing against that current. So anyway, I started giving up. I started thinking that I was about to die. And I yelled for help. But then my toe just barely scraped the ground or the seabed. That gave me enough strength to make it the rest of the way to the shore. And I have not been to the beach since then. Well, not swimming anyway. But man, that was scary as hell. I truly thought that I was about to die. But anyway, we'll play this song, He Swam Alone, about my experience with almost drowning in the ocean. Oops. It might help if I turn the sound on, huh? All right, here goes.
Oh, the world was loud and wrong, and I was born before the dawn. At 4:44 on 777, my mother said, "Son, you came from heaven." But I don't claim no holy spark. I'm a man who wants no holy mark. The ocean, it tried to kill me. I swam alone, it swept me out to sea. I but gave up when my toe touched the sand. Found the strength to reach the promised land. Falling face first onto the beach, I praised God and started to preach.
He swam alone in the sea, alone in conviction, no prophet that's he, just a man with his feet in the dirt. Same breath, same blood, same hurt.
In Seattle's rain, I walk with the homeless, a stranger with friends, nevertheless. Then they called me prophet, I rejected their claim. I won't wear that title, that's not my aim. No prophet's name can be upon my chest. I am not chosen, I am not blessed.
Hell no.
I wake up before the sun every day. At 4:44, thoughts come and stay. I light no candle, I sing no song. Just speak the truth, try to do no harm. I have no gods, but with meaning I fight. No need for commandment to tell what's right. He swam alone in the sea. Alone in conviction, no prophet that's he. Just a man with his feet in the dirt. Same breath, same blood, same heart.
My mother's words still echo deep in dreams I'd rather never keep. She said I'm marked, I'm claimed, I'm called, but I say no and walk unthralled. Let others preach and burn the sage. I plant these truths for a different age. So if you pass me on your way, don't call me a prophet, it's changed today. I walk with ghosts I don't believe, have inside me what they receive. No robe, no flame, no holy song, just words that burn when the world goes wrong.
He swam alone in humanity. Alone in conviction, that's who he'd be. Just a man with his feet planted in the dirt. Same breath as you, same blood, same heart.
I don't claim no hole that he's far.
Falling face first
There you go. Hey, we might as well play this. Alligator mouth, hummingbird ass is next on the playlist, anyhow.
Alligator mouth, hummingbird ass. Alpha boy thinks he gonna get a pass. Barking like a dog, running his mouth. I dare him to do that way down south.
Please, sir, I was only kidding.
Alpha boy with a hummingbird ass says, please sir, when he don't get a pass. An alligator mouth, the teeth all yanked. Alpha boy in trouble, he gonna get spanked. Alpha boy talking like a tough guy. Struts like a rooster, but it's a lie. Mouth won't check, status soul can't cash. Now he's crying for mama with his hummingbird ass. Alligator mouth with no bite left, just gums flapping their sticky breath. He says trying to backtrack. Men don't forget, don't cut slack. Keep it real, not like a poser. Nothing to prove, you're not a loser. Puffed up ego with words that offend. Alligator mouth might be your life's end. Down in the backwater, don't play. Mouth off wrong, you don't have a bad day. Talk that crap, you might not come back. People don't like it when you talk that smack. Alligator mouth, hummingbird ass. Alpha boy thinks he gonna get a pass. Barking like a dog, running his mouth. I dare him to do that way down south.
Please, sir, I was only kidding.
Alpha boy with a hummingbird ass says, please sir, when he don't get a pass. An alligator mouth, the teeth all yanked. Alpha boy in trouble, he gonna get spanked. Alpha boy talking like a badass. Struts like a rooster, still don't get a pass. Mouth won't check, status soul can't cash. Now he's run out of town with his hummingbird ass. Alligator mouth with no bite left, just gums flapping in stinky breath. Please sir, he says trying to backtrack. Men don't forget and don't cut slack. Keep it real, not like a poser. Nothing to prove, don't be a loser. Puffed up ego with words that offend. Alligator mouth might be your life's end.
All right, you guys, that is Alligator Mouth Hummingbird Ass, and you know exactly who I'm talking about, don't you? Oh yeah, if you don't, you can apply it to whoever you wish. I don't care. You know what though? I'm not gonna be too too harsh with any people that are MAGA that have changed their mind and decided that the truth really is Trump is an ass and everything, you know, and because they've been walked down the primrose path. I made this song here is called "You've Been Had." I haven't played it for a while, but here it goes. It's about the MAGA people, Trump supporters. I don't know why you ain't pissed off like really, really pissed off. Dig it? Anyway, you've been had.
Oh yeah. Sell your soul $5,000. Oh yeah. Go around scream and holler. Must got you by the collar. Signs in your eyes look like a dollar. Muskrat head of TLGE, cutting the budget, busy bee. Snot-nosed kids, all the bros, know-it-all brats in tow. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk. That's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. Been had. Fired all the people we need, planting destruction seed. Let the atomic people go. Try getting them back, don't know. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk. That's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. Been had. to the show. In 2 years' time, they got to go. They fooled us, now we're in the know. Fool me twice ain't the way to go. Hell no. All you ever were. Feel like a jerk, that's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. 2 years, that's what they fears. They try to pass laws now like a rocket. Laws putting our money into their pocket. If the jaw was close by, I would suck it. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk, that's too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. The people voted for Trump, he won. Now Musk plays them just for fun. For fun. Lower prices was the promise. Instead we get misery put upon us. Are you out of work? Feel like a jerk, that's too bad. You thought you had a savior, but you've been had. It's just too bad. We've been had. I ain't gonna stand for it. Hell no. Gonna get mad. We've been lied to for too long. Time for change, we mean it, or else things go wrong. We mean it. Time to get serious. Things better change. Period.
I mean it too. Things better freaking change. Period. We're sick of all this shit. Hey, didn't he promise that he would release the Epstein files? They all promised it. They said, yeah, they're going to release the Epstein files. And one lady said she had the files. And now they're singing a different tune. Well, we've been going on about 2 hours now. So for the last tune we're going to sing, it's We Want the Files. Don't let him distract you. At the end of the day, no matter what he does, he bitch about it like I do a lot. But at the end of the day, don't forget, we want files. Make it known. Tell them. Say, hey, yeah, okay, what about it? We want files. Where are they? Give them up. Perm. Here we go. We want the files, and we'll see you Friday, do or die day, and then next Sunday. See you later, folks.
We don't accept the lies and smiles. No distractions for miles and miles. Look over there at Obama and Clinton. Distract you from the crime and tension. Names on files, we want all of them. Just like was promised way back then.
Promises, promises,
Is all we get.
promises, promises.
That ain't worth a shit. We don't care about lying hot air. Don't tell us to look over there. Because
Files, we want the files.
we don't accept the lies and smiles.
Files, we want the files.
No distractions for miles and miles.
There was a time when we believed.
It wasn't long ago.
Then there was bad news we received.
Epstein's eternal ghost.
Blame it on the news.
Blame it on the Dems,
Blame it on anyone.
but not on him. Look over there at Obama and Clinton. Distract you from the crime and tension. Names on files, we want all of them. Just like was promised way back then. If you get too close to the truth and you don't have a care, you may end up in a concrete suit, compliments of golden hair.